the thing. We were continuing the story before I pushed record. Shut up. We're doing this again. God damn it. This is the fucking... Every time I have to do this. Every time this has happened so far, we had to fucking restart shit. We're restarting shit. We're playing a thing, and there's other people here. Are you going to try it again?
Hello!
Yeah, no, he's not going to do it this time. What a dick. So one of us has serious trouble with the... so none of the settings were saved. One of us has serious problems with the voice being in English. Because she hates America.
I feel like assigning the English language to America...
Hey,
it's kind of incomplete picture.
They should have a bilingual option, like Ninja Blade does.
That's not an option. That's just poorly designed.
Well,
poorly
yes.
designed.
Yeah.
Ouch.
She's not wrong. Did everybody else hear that?
Yeah.
What?
There's an audio delay.
Let's do...
Technical difficulties.
You're a technical difficulty. Technically, you're difficult.
Now she's not saying anything, so we can't tell.
Well, it's fine. We fixed it. It's just like the start of God of War. The gods of Olympus have abandoned me, so now I'll hurl myself into the period abyss.
I feel like this story is going to be much more complicated than God of War, if only by virtue that it's a JRPG.
I don't know. I've seen some bad JRPG stories.
As bad as God of War?
God of War was actually really good at first. And then they made sequels and spin-offs and horrible shit.
The story was never that great. The gameplay was fun, and the characters were okay, but the...
I totally want to see a spin-off now for the fucking... What was he? The guy from the ship who shows up in every fucking game who you just keep abusing through all of his multiple lives.
It's like the plant in Hitchhiker's Guide for the Galaxy.
Oh, wow. We made that reference. Except it wasn't a plant always. It was a...
Yes, I know. But it was a plant in Hitchhiker's Guide for the Galaxy.
It wasn't even a plant. It was a bowl of petunias.
That's a plant. And
that's
then,
not a
and
plant.
And then some other things. All right.
That's not a
all right,
plant.
Fine.
It's a bowl with petunias in it.
My incredibly obscure reference didn't do it for you.
It didn't, actually. I'm totally flaccid now.
We're missing some very peaceful scenery right here.
Oh, I thought we were missing something pivotal, and that was going to be different. Flowers don't have ears. Unless they're like daffodils?
It's a metaphor, Handhead.
Handhead?
That's...
What kind
I thought it said something about Carlos.
No, it's from something, but I forget. I make
how are
jokes
you gonna?
and I don't know where
how
they're
are
from.
you gonna make a fucking reference to something and even you don't know what it's from?
It's
You don't
a
even
thing
know.
in my mind.
You don't even know what it's. I know that I make comments about things that are already parodies in places, and I'm like, oh, I saw that on Family Guy,
Yeah.
but I never actually watched the original.
It's in my mind. If I don't let it out, I will have an aneurysm.
You know what? That's what they develop fucking lobotomies for. I've got sharp pokey options that we can just use right now.
I thought you always told me I had a thick skull.
You do. That's why it's a screwdriver, and I have hammers.
That sounds unpleasant. I'm
It
gonna
doesn't
pass.
matter how thick your skull is. We can penetrate that motherfucker.
We're all about penetration. Skull fucking, if you know what I mean.
God damn it.
You know what movie was fucking shit? Was the fucking movie that Anna Faris did was like Half-Baked? Or Mr. Smiley?
Half-Baked was the one, the stoner movie with fuck you, fuck you, fuck you,
Smiley
you're cool,
Face.
fuck you, I'm done.
Smiley Face. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie, but I've seen it like on the Netflix.
Yeah, it's apparently it's only fun to watch when you are baked.
Well, and
That might be
John
why I'm
Krasinski
thinking.
too. John Krasinski and Anna Faris, right? And she's like in college or whatever. And
I don't think he knows who John Krasinski is because he doesn't watch The Office.
Oh, I don't watch The Office. I watch good TV. And
Oh,
some bad
shots
TV.
fired!
And then there are the flowers. That's what I paid attention to. I paid attention to flowers.
Yeah,
I literally haven't looked at the screen until they mentioned flowers again. Oh, it's because it's the Village of Flowers. That's why we're talking about flowers. Do the people smell like flowers? Or do they still smell like fish?
Can't it be both?
Flower fish?
Fish flowers?
I'm pretty sure that if we check the Pokemon records, there's no such thing as a water grass type. We have an expert, though, in the room.
I think
I don't think there's any grass water types. There's a lot of weird fucking types.
there's some weird types. I don't know. I haven't gotten too far.
But I'm pretty sure that's one of those
Super worried
things.
about leveling all my Pokemon together. I don't know why.
The great thing that I found about the way that I'm playing the game now is that I just have 6 Pokemon, and I don't fucking worry about leveling all of them up anymore because I don't give a shit until one of them dies. And I'm like, God damn it, I gotta level up a level 5. But it's also much faster to go through the game that way. It's great. What shops aren't we finding here? Weapon shops?
All of them.
All of the shops?
All of the shops.
There's no shops? Not even for flowers? I guess why would you bother?
The voice is very soothing, but I definitely don't care about what he's saying right now.
Well, that's
Mostly
because
because I've played this before.
there's angry Japanese, and then there's all the rest of Japanese, which is very soothing. I'm gonna fucking find some clips of just Japanese and just use it to fall asleep to.
Versus German that's just angry.
Right. Well, and there's angry, and then there's like angrier,
Right.
and then there's Hitler.
Angry, yes.
There's just Hitler German, which is just German at the top of your lungs. Said through a loud. It has to be distorted through a loudspeaker,
Right.
though. Like it can't just be.
And you have to be emphasizing everything so much that your hair shakes.
My hair doesn't shake.
Try harder.
Oh. I thought this was going to be some ridiculous,
Even this
non-scientific
game
thing.
knows tides come in, tides come out. They can explain that.
Tide comes in, tide goes out. You can't explain that.
I don't know what that references to.
That doesn't speak.
Oh, okay. Then we have an actual story now. Okay, that's a thing.
Japanese anime for children. Their voices always annoy me. It never fails.
You know what? It's not so bad. I was watching an episode of something earlier where they two of the characters were going to like a Lamaze class or something like that for like birthing, and the person who's like running the class is this woman who's speaking in like very soft tones. I would much rather. This sounds weird. I would much rather listen to Japanese children all day
Than somebody with a soothing
than somebody
voice.
with. Oh my god! It just grated on my nerves. I was just like, this is fucking horrible. It was like
respond weird to
super
things.
pleasant. What?
You respond weird to things.
No, I don't. That's normal. I think normal people would be like, if somebody talked like this all the time, where it was like, oh, that flows wonderfully through my mouth. You're like, that's fucking weird. Don't say shit like that, and stop saying in that tone of voice because you're confusing my boner right now. I don't care if you're a lady, you still have a boner that gets confused by that shit.
Lady boners are a documented and factual incident.
As opposed to the G-spot. Those have been documented to not exist.
Uh-huh.
Sorry about that, Bliss.
Yeah.
By a group of scientists who have never had sex.
They might have had sex. I feel like it's unfair both for like testing purposes and just for like scientific validity if all of the scientists come from a particular background of not having sex.
That's true.
But I imagine that the people that they would have literally excluded from the study would be the ones that would prove whether or not there was actually a G-spot. It's women who would be aroused by having scientific equipment shoved up their cooches. But they were like, when you fill out the questionnaire and you're like, yes, I love having things shoved up my cooch, they were like, well,
Hey man,
that person got rejected.
There's a whole damn website for that.
There's
yeah,
a whole
but they
damn
don't
website.
they don't involve themselves in scientific studies.
But they could.
Yes, they do. It's just it's
They just
real
don't.
science. It's the science of the day-to-day life.
Do you feel like that's something that they would, it comes out in a very well-respected published journal, and by the way, the people conducting this study are of a varied sexual history. Is that something that's included?
Absolutely. Yeah. No. There's probably one group of people that they just never invite to scientific. I don't know what she's saying.
She said okay.
Oh. Although it's insulting. I really should be paying attention to this because I've lost track of everything that was happening. So we're just... What's being insulted here?
The dirty waves of human emotion.
Is that really what there was?
Yes,
or?
they were comparing ocean tides to human emotion.
I commonly think of... it's like hot lava rising and rising. What is that?
A terrible Star Trek movie.
Oh, god damn it, you're an asshole. No.
I forgot how long this intro is. Jesus, we should have started this ages ago.
So what's going to be great is that there's going to be 3 players playing eventually, but we have to get to the point from the point where we're playing with 0 players to the point where we're playing with 1 player.
And luckily, it won't take too long to get there, and there will.
See, I thought it was a dream. That was my whole thing. Was like,
Oh, no, it's multiple storylines.
your mom's multiple storylines.
Kind of, I guess. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, everybody.
We're not spoiling.
If somebody's watching a walkthrough of a game, we're just gonna assume.
Why would they be watching a walkthrough of a game? I assume they don't give a shit.
This isn't quite a walkthrough.
We're not gonna be like revealing secrets of the game for the most part. Except when we look at the walkthrough, we're like, oh, that's a secret. By the way, we're gonna be totally looking at the fucking walkthrough.
You guys, we take this super serial.
It's super serial. Man Bear Pig. That's a German name.
Yeah, I know. Frederic in Japanese is hilarious.
I just want to see a city now in Japan, just named like
Oh my god.
Fredericksburg.
We might get to play soon.
Fredericksburg. Exactly.
Oh shit.
Holy
Are we
crap!
playing
Are we
now?
almost there?
Oh.
Are we playing? We're halfway there.
I want to thank everybody for their
Perseverance.
persistence in getting to this point with us.
Pursuant? Trying to think of other words. We started with 2 things. That was purse. Clearly, we have ladies' bags on the mind. It's because we were talking about G-spots, and that's how you get to a woman's purse is through her vagina. Wait.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, you don't go through her purse and then get into her vagina. That's a deal unbreaker, or that's a deal breaker, excuse me. If she comes out of the bathroom, I don't know why she didn't take her purse into the bathroom, but if she comes out of the bathroom and you're just like rifling through her purse, she's probably like, give me back my purse, I'm calling the Popo now. Oh, we're playing?
First battle.
Holy crap! It's combat.
Alright.
Wild Zubat appeared. It's gonna be a goddamn Zubat.
AKA, this is a
Who is she
tutorial.
talking to?
Tutorial.
She's having a
Who is she talking to?
It's a Japanese anime.
She's having
it's
a
a super Eternal Sonata.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll actually watch it. No. No. The universe decides to reward the slowest people. It's like Mario Kart.
You're the only one here.
Go you. You have 900
move
health.
around.
I can move around to anywhere I want. Can I move out of this game? No?
Violating the rules of the universe doesn't count.
I am the one. And just shifts out of the screen. And then the video just ends abruptly to the sounds of horrible violence.
Nobody watched like some weird VHS tape a week ago, right?
I didn't watch any VHS tapes a week ago.
Then we should be safe from the ring. I
There
think we're
was
good.
something that somebody posted on the internet that said, don't watch this.
Oh jeez.
I did not forward one of those emails, too, that said that if you don't forward this in a week, you'll die. Wait, that was wrong.
When you hit the action gauge, spikes it.
So you can hit things multiple times.
I would love to. Please let me.
Please let me do things now. Oh my god! Chikorita. Look more like an onion, though, than...
Oh no, the thing I said would happen happened.
I guess I'll just have to wait. I'll just sit here and just take some hits to the face.
Very, very empty.
Oh god. This is way too complicated for my tiny pea brain.
It's too much.
So,
So
why
I've
are
got a
we
great-
beating this thing up?
Because
It totally took its turn and just it just didn't do anything. Or is it about to do something now?
Nope.
No?
No.
So we're just beating the shit out of things for no reason?
Because it's ugly.
This is a tutorial.
Also, if
I
this
feel
game-
sorry for this little guy. She's like, what? I'm gonna beat the shit out of it anyway.
If this
That's
combat
horrible.
system is really rough for
Oh
you,
my
I've got
god,
a,
I see the best attack ever. It's the Meeglow! Very, very empty. Oh, now he's beating the shit out of you.
Block.
You don't have to actually pay attention when it's other people's turns. Unlike every other game. Dumbass.
Should've.
Yikes. That is not an option. That is not an
That is
option that we
never an
exercise.
option.
We're not doing that?
Fuck to the no.
Oh. Reminds me of like the early Final Fantasies where like everybody would just turn to try to run away.
That's exactly what it is, dude. That's exactly what it is. Everybody turns and runs, and it gives.
But do we like run in place like treadmill style?
Yeah,
Awesome.
and it gives you a chance.
I just have to keep at it, just like all orgasms. My God, you're doing so much damage to this thing, and it's just refusing to die. Oh. And we get awesome poses. Her umbrella says OXO.
These are the save points.
They look like guitars. Oh good, we get to fucking look at my fucking icon every time. One of these days I should get a sweet avatar picture, but I'm not going to do that ever, because that would involve work.
What exactly would your sweet avatar picture be?
I have my Canadian buddy actually does some cool art for the fact that I'm an orange.
And if you sneak up on him from behind, you get him from behind.
You sneak up, you just hit him in the butt.
That's what she said.
She did just say that. Oh, and then you just kill it in the butt.
Yep.
So I'm having like a weird Riding Hood image in my head now.
Peach cookie.
But like Japanese peach cookie?
Yes.
Is that like a flavor or a color?
I think it's a cookie made with peaches.
That sounds awful.
It sounds kind of delicious.
No, it sounds awful. Peach is not a thing that you put in a goddamn cookie.
It is if you do it right.
Most fruit you don't put in cookies. Oh, they're bang bang. That'll show them. You're gonna get hit in the butt.
What's the button for block?
B.
Alright, that's
The one that says guard.
Should've.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. Go you.
So the orange glow is a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Usually, if even though the timers run out, if you finish your combo and then hit the special button, you can still use the special attack.
Oh.
So
I anticipate a lot of me fucking that up. Like a lot of me fucking that up. Going, God damn it again!
I'm looking forward to it.
In the butt. Not you're looking forward to it. I don't think you're looking forward to it in the butt. It also didn't look like much like a sneak attack. So you don't have like MP. You just have health.
Yeah, you can use it like, and eventually, like the party level will progress as obviously as the level, and then it will explain more and more things. There will be like you'll be able to chain like special attacks off of each other eventually and stuff.
Oh, so we're gonna.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be like
pretty cool.
It sounds like an in-depth version of like Chrono Trigger.
It's pretty intricate, sweet ass system that I love.
Because Chrono Trigger, like you had your abilities, and then as you played with different characters, you get like dual techs and triple techs and shit like that.
It's similar to that, but it's always triggered by like one person and the other person. Yeah, similar.
So, God damn it, he was gonna argue with me too, and then he realized that I was just right. Oh, retardondo.
It's a musical term, not an insult.
Nope, it's a retard.
Of course. Of course.
It's a retarded Ondo. You know what? Ondo was terrible.
Is she gonna beat up the squirrel too?
Chipmunk.
Okay.
It's got the little stripes down the back.
I believe you. I just don't care.
It's a goddamn chipmunk.
Okay then.
I don't know if those exist in Japan. If you're gonna fucking call a thing, you might as well just call it a walrus.
I view chipmunks as a subset of squirrels, just like a rectangle or a square is a subset of a rectangle.
No, that's not, because one of those is true and the other one is totally not true.
I'm not saying it's right. It's just how I think about it.
God damn it! When is Sonic just gonna show up?
Another scene. Hooray. I think it might be
floral powder, huh? She's gonna try that floral powder. Just snort it. How quaint. Oh, I suspect that there's like an Industrial Revolution-esque thing going on here. Like, oh, we're moving away from nature.
Whoa.
What a bitch!
People just don't use that anymore.
That's so old-fashioned. Well, probably because you just have like a flower sticking out of a bag.
Somebody failed to do market research.
Market research? Oh god, you're such an asshole. That's not a thing.
Ass kicked.
That's not a thing in the Industrial Revolution change.
Says you.
It really is not a thing. Market research in those days was, you're going to buy this now because we made 5,000 of them, and we don't know what else to do with these phonographs. That's a joke from a previous video, where we talked about phonographs versus gramophones. And I still don't know the goddamn difference. Quick, use solar beam. You're killing him!
It's green. It has to be good.
It doesn't sound like it feels good. Does it feel better that I shat my green light all over you? Oh, he doesn't like that at all. That was a bad touch.
Bad touch.
Fucking
bad
bad
touch.
touches. Look! Look at the candles! America! She was glowing. She must be pregnant. Oh, this is racial intolerance at its finest.
Finest?
Sure.
Okay.
Because there's no black people in Japan.
So.
There's no black people in Japan, so you can't have racial insensitivity toward black people. It's not France. They don't have multiple races there. They really just have Japanese people.
It's not like they've never accepted immigrants or something like that.
No, not in this time frame. This is before.
Who says this is Japan? Have
This
you
is
ever heard
Japan.
of a town called Retardando?
In Japan? Yes, absolutely.
Oh.
You're just beating the shit out of small woodland creatures. This is worse than Pokemon, because in Pokemon, you send other creatures to fight those woodland creatures. And that's okay. Because that's Darwin. This is just you going out into the wild and just beating the shit out of the things you see there. Oh, that was a crit to his... That was a crit to the back of his face.
So, I don't know if you kind of saw what happened there, but there's light and dark spots on the map where you're like in shadow or you're in the light, and that changes your Y attack. Pretty sweet!
So in light she...
You got attacked in the butt. You should protect your butt better. Otherwise you just get fucking butt plugs shoved up in there.
Just one day you're walking in a movie theater and Captain Dildo.
Somebody had to be like real sneaky about it. You see a guy dressed like a theater chair just running away?
Yeah.
What level are you with all this fucking health? It seems like that seems like an
Level
obscene
2.
amount of health.
She started at 900.
It's an obscene amount of health. Like a normal game is like, oh, you have 10 HP and then you're losing like 1 and 2 at a time. This game's like, this is the equivalent of going from like Magic the Gathering to Yu-Gi-Oh, where everything's in like thousands. Like, oh, it has 8,000 health.
Just the scale of the game is different.
Which is silly. And then they have
the cards.
Let's not talk about
My
that
Dark
show.
Magician.
No,
My
let's...
Dark Magician. There's an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh where the Dark Magician they said that like 78 times.
And was that every episode of Yu-Gi-Oh?
The
The
dude
first 3 seasons.
that had the other Dark Magician, and it was like Yami came out and was like, my Dark Magician, and then it was like, oh, my Dark Magician, and then like went back and they were like, no, but my Dark Magician.
I'm loving the
my Dark Magician. It was just ridiculous.
To be fair, every game of that was just ridiculous. God damn it, we're gonna see this every time, aren't we?
Yes.
That's super.
I'm sorry that it takes so long.
It's brilliantly designed.
So long.
It's brilliantly designed. That's
Just
all that I'm
because it
saying.
uses an Xbox screen as opposed to a built-in screen.
Yes, that's exactly my point. That's like when the game first came out, they didn't do that shit.
Was the immersion when the little onion popped out of the ground and fought you? Was that just ruined? When
A little cebolla, yes. That's how you say onion in the Espanols.
The Espanol.
Yes, because there's multiple Spanishos.
Any points that you gained by knowing that were immediately taken away with your...
Can you just beat the shit out of these people? Can you just go into combat by sneaking up on them? Because they're just sitting around minding their own goddamn business. Oh, but they're humans?
This is a residence.
Just a residence.
I'm trying to find my house. I can't remember.
Your house is probably the one that looks thematically appropriate for you. thought you were about to
It's
flip me
that
off.
one.
Probably the giant one, the biggest house in the goddamn village. In the
See
village.
this one, the middle one. Ew.
Yeah, the
Cutscene
one that
must
the
be
one
ours.
that the one that triggers a cutscene. That's that looked like a dog food dish for a second. It might still be a dog food dish. Nope, it's on a stove. That's for humans.
Hey, Mom.
What? Dog doesn't like a hot meal?
No. Fuck you, dog. Go fuck yourself. If dogs wanted hot food, they would have developed stoves and thumbs.
I feel
Darwin
like there's a
states-
flaw in your logic.
No, my logic is undeniable.
That's wrong logic. No way.
Look at her fucking... Is that a ribbon that's doing that? And her fucking Minnie Mouse shoes. Ho ho!
Oh boy!
No, that's her hair that's doing that.
Yeah, I was like more concerned about her Sailor Moon all the way down to the ground hair curled.
Well, it looked like
It's
a ribbon
weird
because it doesn't...
It's so thin. Like she's got it like chopped, half of it chopped, and then the other half is like in braids, and then they end in these little curlies.
Well, in a flower village, you have to do that.
Her mom's hair isn't like that.
That's because she's an old flower lady.
Oh, so the old flower ladies can only have their hair up?
Right, because the old flower ladies are no longer trying to attract a mate. Especially this one, because I think her husband's dead.
Whoa,
Spoilers!
wait. A video game protagonist's mother, whose husband is dead.
Right.
That's untrodden.
Or you could see a video game
Slash
protagonist,
whose
his dad, her
is
dad
dead?
is dead. His or her
I
dad.
don't know why. You choose to phrase things straight.
Sometimes it's, a step-parent. I don't fucking know. You're right. I should have said it that way, but I'm going to fight you tooth and nail on this.
You know what? They don't have step-parents in this world.
I'm bad at picking my battles. Deal with it.
Ew.
This is going to be really great. I'm glad that you're not controlling our battles then.
I hate you so much.
That's what you just said. You said
I'm
you're
not
bad.
saying that it wasn't justified.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
get
I
this.
totally
didn't
played
get
this
shit. My bad.
Nii-chan!
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna switch you guys. You
Yeah.
guys are gonna be...
Beat and
People.
reto.
and I
It's
was
those
Reto.
breads. I'm sure that'll work out great for the other people who are buying legit bread and dough.
I missed a bunch of items, just so you know.
No!
Hooray!
Dicks.
Missed stuff.
I want to see something. Yep, I confirmed it. Little kids have bigger eyes than big kids. She didn't even bother to go looking for him. She was like, oh god, I ran out to the front of my store, and nothing immediately jumps into my field of view. I must have lost it forever.
The longer you have to follow them, the more options they
Look
have
at
to take.
how
and
much
the less
bread
likely
they
to follow.
stole.
Gee, I wonder why they took so much bread.
It's probably because they're going to shove it all in their asses. It's going to be brildos.
Duh.
That's a bread dildo.
Brodo?
For bros.
Thank you.
No, that's a broldo is a dildo for bros. Not necessarily made of bread, but not necessarily not made of bread. Like she can't call the constable and just be like, there's some street rats going around with my bread. And then they could like sing a song about being street rats. It's a music game, right?
If you want the palace guard with a saber to pop out right now, I think you're going to be disappointed.
I'm going to be very disappointed. Welcome to the 40 Thieves.
It's far too many Aladdin references right there.
Or not enough. I'm really bummed out that they just used a Robin Williams impersonator for the second two movies.
No, he came back for the third one. The second one's the only one.
Oh, I'm really bummed out that I was wrong about my Robin Williams impersonator lore.
My mom would not let me watch the second one because it was not Robin Williams.
Wow.
Your mom is weird. That's a weird reason to pick. Like, I wasn't allowed
Facts.
certain things as a child because we were like, fuck China, and they're making things, and oh my god, look at these fucking names. I'm gonna beat
Are you?
like a redheaded stepchild. Player 3. I don't even have a name yet.
So, now you guys need to decide, okay, do you want it to
I'll
do
be
it that way?
Yeah, we're gonna do it that way. That way I can continue to be a dick for as long as possible.
Because,
I think he's...
okay, you're a player. Because you have to use the second player controller.
Okay.
He's gonna use...
Well, now it's just confusing because everybody signed in on the wrong controllers.
Here.
He's using that one now?
I'm gonna use this one.
I'm using this
You're
one?
gonna use this one because you want to be beat, correct?
You can
Sure.
still be. You
Yes.
can't change it to
I
number...
thought that's why you put it to number 3.
You can't do that?
So I could be player 3.
You can't do it?
I don't know if that's a thing.
Here you go.
Well, no, wait. Well, now what the fuck are we doing? This is just weird.
Just do it. Because now you're
Now I'm...
your profile, and he's mine.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
so what
So I
does
do...
that
What do I do?
So now you get out of here.
Oh, I'm done? I don't have to do anything?
Now, we don't
Yeah,
have
get
any-
out of here because I already switched your,
I don't know that you did.
I did. Watch. Change page. See? No.
But I don't want to be. Which one are you?
I'm not playing right now.
I don't want to play right now.
There
I don't
is
know where I'm
There's
going.
only 2 players.
Too
You and I
bad.
are playing right now.
Oh,
We're
god
playing-
damn
She
it.
played the woman, we're
I
playing
played
the men.
the
Deal
female.
with it.
You guys get to do this because I didn't.
Oh,
I
because
needed
we're
a
big manly men. Why would number 4 even be an
Because
option
I
for a
need a
3-player?
drink.
Oh, okay. That seems rational, I guess. Confirm and return. I guess I'm playing.
She's
Yes.
got the alcohol
I'm
rage.
playing as the gray hair.
Just play.
We're going... God damn it. We're going down into the sewers.
I'm breakdancing Allegretto style.
Oh my god.
Can I attack this guy? No?
No.
That's not a thing?
Go into the sewers.
Where's the
The
sewers?
The sewers are up next to down those stairs. Right. There. Go.
What's up here?
No. Fuck you.
What's up here?
A locked door.
The church. What? Can I open it?
No.
I can
Damn it.
open it. I opened it. Oh shit! I don't want to go inside. I wanted to turn around. Oh, this is a church. I've been in a church that looks like this.
In real life? Or
Yeah.
All right. I
Like,
imagine there's a
slightly
lot.
less with the glowing wand shit, because Christians don't want really to think about getting shafted on these. Look at this. Why is this one out? That's there. Thank you. You know what? I agree with this character already.
You remember how I told you about the Chrono Trigger style hidden items and stuff you have to have a walkthrough for? That's
Is
one
that
of them.
is that one of them?
No, because this isn't until later.
At a certain point in the game, you come to a certain place with a certain pew.
So,
with lights
are you
on.
saying that right now I can find the item that I need to light this one?
No.
So right now I should go looking for the item that allows me to light this one?
No. I don't know what you're hearing right now,
So
but I'm sure
right
it's not what
now-
I'm saying.
I can solve this. I
No.
can solve this mystery.
No. No.
Do I need
No.
do I need to call in Scooby in the gang?
Shut up and leave the church.
Do I get a dog at some point that I can beat the shit out of?
No!
Do I get to play as a dog?
There is nothing interesting here right now. We've barely made it out of the tutorial.
That's a person standing there that just doesn't want to... There. Oh. Oh, that reminds me of that time that I went to a fucking fast food restaurant and got a horrible, horrible lesson in metaphysics for no real reason.
What?
I told you about this. That
Maybe you have, but what you said didn't make any sense.
Okay, so I was as close as I get to being hungover one day.
Okay.
And I left one of our little times when we were hanging out and having fun. And I went to go pick up food, but I have to go inside when I get fast food because my fucking window doesn't work because I have a
Right.
shit-ass car. I guess we can't go into
You're right.
the giant fucking head thing.
It's
at the
time
top
to
of
leave the
church.
church, by the way.
No, can I run? Is there a run button or is this the run?
You are running.
Oh, okay, I have. It's the decree.
Right.
So I went in to pick up my food,
Right.
and while I'm waiting for my food, the guy behind the counter decides he's gonna strike up a fucking conversation with me. People,
Some
if
people
you work in
like
the goddamn
talking.
service industry, learn to figure out who wants to be talked to, and which people don't want to be talked to.
If a dude wearing a bright orange shirt walks in and never makes eye contact, you should probably not talk to
Look
him
at these
because that's
sick
orange.
breakdancing moves. Yeah, probably don't fucking try to talk to me.